Now coming to the next one, that is LED, light emitting diodes. Okay. So we are using LED bulbs very frequently in our day-to-day life. Okay. So the main part of this LED bulb is this light emitting diode, LED. Okay. It is just a small bulb, okay, which can be easily fit into an electrical circuit to produce light. Okay. In case of this LED bulb, there is no any filament. Okay. We have seen that there is filament in case of incandescent and the fluorescent lamp, but in LED there is no filament. Then the question will arise how it will emit light, how it will generate the light if there is no filament. So there is a diode. Okay, there is a diode which emit light. Okay, with the help of the diode, it is able to generate the light. And now another question will come, that how a diode can produce light. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Is the question is clear? Yes. So in case of the incandescent bulb and fluorescent tube, there is filament. With the help of the filament, we are able to generate the light. But in case of LED bulbs, there is no filament. Okay. Only diode is present, and that diode is generated. So with the help of that diode, we are able to generate the light. So let us see that how a diode is able to generate this light. Okay. I think you are very much familiar with this p-type, n-type junctions. Okay, what is forbidden gap? Okay, you know about these things. No? You have already learned, I think, in the first semester or second semester, okay, or in the physics also. ये सब पढ़ा हुआ है ना? You are very much familiar with this basic concepts of the semiconductor.
Yes, sir.
So this LED is nothing but a PN junction diode, okay, which emit light when an electric current passes through it in the forward direction. Okay. LED क्या है? एक PN junction diode है, और जब इससे एक इलेक्ट्रिक करंट हमारे पास करता है फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में, तो वो लाइट एमिट करता है. डायोड हमारा क्या है? अगर उससे रिवर्स डायरेक्शन में करंट फ्लो करेंगे तो करंट फ्लो नहीं करेगा. So when the current will flow in the forward direction, this will emit light. How? In the LED, the recombination of the charge carrier take place. Okay, the recombination of the charge carrier, it take place in LED. Recombination क्या होता है? That the electron from the n side and the hole from the p sides, they are combined and give the energy in the form of heat and light. Okay. Normally the holes are present in this p type and the electrons are present in n type. So when we supply the current, okay, we are giving some basically some energy. Okay, then the electron will move from n type to p type and it will recombine. this recombination of this charge carrier take place. Okay, and during this process, the heat will release. Heat in the form of the light. This will release. Okay, and that is the process that a diode is able to produce the light. So for the manufacturing of LED, we are using gallium arsenide phosphide. Okay, we are using gallium arsenide phosphide for manufacturing of LED, and this will emit red or yellow color of light. Okay, if you use some other material in combination with this gallium arsenide phosphide, then some different color will also produce. Okay, so that's upon us that which color we want. But basically, we are using gallium arsenide phosphide for manufacturing of LED. Okay. This is the working of LED. This working is completely based on the quantum theory that you have learned in the physics. Okay. There is nothing new. What is this quantum theory? It states that when the energy of electron decreases from higher level to lower level, it emits energy in the form of photons. And the energy of photon is equal to the gap between the higher and the lower level. Okay. This is a simple quantum theory, and this working is based on completely on this quantum theory principle. Okay. We are familiar with this quantum theory. Okay, so I'm not going into so much detail. This is the screw, okay, screw base. Then this is thermally conductive so in the last class we were discussing about the light emitting diodes. Okay, I have explained little bit about the light emitting diode and its working principle. Okay, some portion was left due to some time constraint. So moving fast, I'm just repeating the initial portion of LED. Okay, so what is light emitting diode? As I explained that it is a PN junction diode, okay, which emits light when an electric current passes through it in the forward direction. बेसिकली क्या है हमारा LED PN जंक्शन डायोड है जो कि लाइट एमिट करता है when the electric current passes through this PN junction diode. Okay, when electric current will pass through PN junction diode in the forward direction, then it will emit light, and this is called light emitting diodes. Okay, simple thing. और ये लाइट एमिट कैसे करता है? अगर हम इलेक्ट्रिक करंट फ्लो करते हैं तो लाइट कैसे एमिट करेगा? सिंपल, हमारा जो सेमीकंडक्टर का प्रिंसिपल है उसी प्रिंसिपल पर ये वर्क करता है। सेमीकंडक्टर का हमारा क्या था प्रिंसिपल? ये हमारा पीएन जंक्शन डायोड है। ठीक है, क्वांटम थ्योरी के बारे में जो तुम लोग पढ़े हुए हो तो वही है, बेसिकली वही होता है। इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कहाँ प्रेजेंट होता है? N type में, holes in the P type. When they recombine, when the charge carriers will recombine, then it will release energy, and it will release energy in the form of light. Okay, due to the recombination of electrons and holes. So in this way, it is a very simple process that how a PN junction diode will emit light. Okay. तो ये सब चीजों को डिस्कस हम लोग कर चुके थे लास्ट क्लास में. Yes, this one. The construction of the light emitting diode. I was at that point. Okay. तो इसमें different components क्या क्या है? Light emitting diode जो हमारा है LED, या बेसिकली क्या है, हम लोग LED बल्ब को अगर हम लोग देखें तो उसमें LED बल्ब में हमारा क्या डिफरेंट कंपोनेंट्स है. ये एक है हमारा बेस एल्युमिनियम निकेल मटेरियल का बना हुआ ये होल्डर है बेस, which is used to hold this LED bulb into the holder. Okay. उसके बाद क्या है, ये एक ड्राइवर केस है. ड्राइवर केस क्या है? बेसिकली it is an empty space, okay, open space where this driver unit will fit. Okay. ये जो ड्राइवर यूनिट है ये इस ड्राइवर केस यूनिट में इस यहाँ पर रखा हुआ रहता है. ठीक है, वो कनेक्टेड होता है और इंटरनली ये ड्राइवर जो है इस बेस के थ्रू कनेक्टेड होता है. सो दैट अगर इस बेस के थ्रू अगर हम लोग यहाँ जो इसके दो टर्मिनल्स है यहाँ से अगर सप्लाई देते हैं तो वो इलेक्ट्रिक सप्लाई इस ड्राइवर को एज ए इनपुट पहुंचता है. ठीक है, ये ड्राइवर क्या है? बेसिकली दिस इज एन IC. Okay, this is an IC. Its purpose is to protect this LED bulb from the surge. वोल्टेज में अगर सर्ज आता है ड्यू टू सम चेंजेस, ड्यू टू सम फॉल्ट, वोल्टेज वेरिएशन आता है सडनली, the voltage will rise to a certain peak value, okay, or the voltage will fall down suddenly in a very fraction of time. Then in order to provide this LED bulb from such type of the surge, okay, this surge protection is provided here. Okay. So current will enter through this base with the help of the terminals which is connected in this base, and it will give supply to this driver unit. After that there is a collecting plate, sorry, cooling plate. Okay, the purpose of this is to cool down the temperature of this bulb. Okay, this is made up of aluminum. Why? Because aluminum has a certain property that it will release the heat very smoothly, very easily. Okay, it is a fast heat conducting material, aluminum. So this cooling plate is made up of aluminum. Above this plate, LED chips, they are kept. Okay, they are the small LED LED bulbs. Okay, small LEDs, they are connected. Okay, and the supply to this LED, as I told that when LED, an electric current is passed through the LED in the forward direction, then it will emit light. So current is entering into this LED through this driver unit, and then this LED will emit light, and this light which is emitted through this LED will go into this cover. Okay, this is some semi-spherical or spherical type of cover. So this light will illuminate, this will illuminate and the light will go outside through this cover. Okay, so these are the different components of LED bulb. Basics, I'm not going into so much detail, okay, but these are the basic components of LED bulb and the connection diagram. Okay, one more thing, the LED color temperature, it ranges from cool white to warm yellow. What it mean? The LED emit light and the color of that light may vary according to the temperature. It is the meaning. Okay. Temperature अगर हमारा around 0 to 2900 Kelvin तक है, ठीक है, तो वो उसका कलर कुछ इस तरह से होगा, that is warm. अगर हमारा टेम्परेचर 3000 Kelvin से 4900 Kelvin तक है, so the color is like this. And if the temperature will increase above 5000 Kelvin, then the color will be some cool white. Okay. So the color which emits from the LED light, that depends upon the temperature. Okay. So what is the range of the temperature? Based on that, the color may vary. Okay. अब जैसा कि लास्ट क्लास में भी हम लोग बात कर रहे थे कि there are some difference between the LED and incandescent bulb. Both we are using for lighting any room or hall. Okay, either we are using incandescent bulb or we are using LED bulbs also. So if you compare both LED and the incandescent bulb, then let us see that what are the differences between both type of the bulbs. Okay. Incandescent bulb में क्या होता है, वहां पर हीट जो जनरेट होता है in case of the incandescent bulb, that is more than the heat which is generating in case of LED bulb. Okay. और incandescent bulb में जितना ज्यादा हीट जनरेट होता है, वो हीट हमारा वेस्ट ही होता है एक तरह से, उसका हम लोग को यूज नहीं कर पाते हैं. Okay. So generation of heat is more in case of incandescent bulb compared to LED bulb. This is the first point. Second one, luminous efficiency. Luminous efficiency क्या होता है, किसी को याद है? फर्स्ट क्लास में बताए थे luminous efficiency. Anyone? All of you are there or just you have logged in?
Yes, yes, yes.
Am I audible to all of you? Efficiency is what? Output by input. Okay. So what are the lumens? Any either the LED or the incandescent bulb which is emitting light. Okay. So how much lumens it is illuminating, that divided by the input power. Okay. that is the luminous efficiency. So LED have a higher luminous efficiency than the incandescent bulb. Luminous efficiency कितना था incandescent bulb का एवरेज? It was around 12-13 lumens. 12-13 lumens per watt. Okay. So LED has higher luminous efficiency than incandescent bulb. LED का around कितना होता है? Around 40. Okay. LED bulb have higher life cycle. Life cycle is also more in case of LED. Obviously, there is some disadvantage also, that the cost of the LED is more than the cost of the incandescent bulb. Okay. LED का जो भी cost होता है वो incandescent bulb से ज्यादा होता है, तो ये एक disadvantage है इसके साथ. और LED का हम लोग यूज कहाँ करते हैं नॉर्मली? LED बल्ब्स होते हैं हमारे, डिजिटल क्लॉक है या फिर रिमोट कंट्रोल है, डिजिटल वॉच है, रिस्ट वॉच, वहां पर हम लोग एलईडी का यूज करते हैं. टीवी में तो करते ही है हम लोग यूज, जो टीवी स्क्रीन होते हैं एलईडी टीवी करते हैं ना परचेज, एलईडी टीवी, तो वहां यूज
Yes,
करते हैं, या ट्रैफिक लाइट में भी हम लोग इसका यूज करते हैं. सो देयर आर नंबर ऑफ यूजेस ऑफ दिस एलईडी बल्ब्स. Their size may vary. Either we may use this LED only with different type of the construction, or we can use it as a LED bulb also. Okay. So this was about the LED. एक और चीज थोड़ा सा हम डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. Although this is not a part of the syllabus. What is the difference between this LED and LCD? Okay. सिर्फ इस चीज को समझने के लिए मैं 2 मिनट इस पर डिस्कस कर लेता हूँ. ठीक है. एलईडी क्या है हमारा? लाइट एमिटिंग डायोड. ठीक है. विच यूजिंग द पीएन जंक्शन डायोड. ओके. यहाँ हम लोग एलईडी के केस में एक पीएन जंक्शन डायोड का यूज करते हैं टू प्रोड्यूस लाइट. ओके. बट इन केस ऑफ एलसीडी we are using plasma. Okay. That is also called liquid crystal. Okay. So we are using this liquid crystal, or also called plasma, for light emission purpose. Okay. So that is the basic difference between this LED and LCD. LCD में हम लोग क्या करते हैं? ये जो liquid crystal होता है, that is filled between the glass electrode, and when the power is applied across this electrode, then this liquid crystal become energized and it emits light. Okay. Basically एक हमारा ग्लास का इलेक्ट्रोड होता है और उसके अंदर में हम लोग इस प्लाज्मा को, लिक्विड क्रिस्टल को हम लोग रखते हैं, और जब इस इलेक्ट्रोड के क्रॉस हम लोग पावर अप्लाई करते हैं तो ये फिर लिक्विड क्रिस्टल जो है वो एनर्जाइज हो जाता है और फिर वो लाइट एमिट करता है. तो ये इसका बेसिक डिफरेंस है एलईडी और एलसीडी के बीच में. अगर इन दोनों को कंपेयर करें, जस्ट लाइक हम लोग जैसे इनकैंडेसेंट और एलईडी का देख रहे थे, सो इफ यू कंपेयर द एलईडी एंड द एलसीडी, okay, if someone asks from you that I have to purchase a TV, so which type of TV will be more suitable in this price? Okay. Or the price is not a matter. I just want a better, good quality of TV. Okay, either it may be LCD TV or LED TV. So if you know about the basic that what are the difference between this LCD and LED, then you are able to understand the things. Okay. So what is difference between this LED and LCD? The main basic technical point I have explained. Okay. The second point is the resolution. Resolution of this LED is much better than that of LCD. Okay. Resolution of LED is better than LCD. Resolution क्या होता है? Number of pixels. Third point is LED consume more power as compared to LCD. Why? Why? Because LED consists of PN junction diode, whereas the LCD consists of plasma, and this energization of plasma required less power compared to energization of a PN junction diode. Okay. So LED consume less power. Next point is the display area of LED is less as compared to LCD, because in LED we are using PN junction diode, okay, which display light only in one direction. Okay, so it is focused. Its focus is in a particular direction, whereas LCD display light in all directions. So its focus, or you can say that its intensity, is little bit less since it emit light in all direction. So overall its intensity is less. Okay. So it require more area. The cost of LED is more as compared to the LCD, obviously, and the switching time of LED is less as compared to this LCD. Okay. What is the switching time? It is basically the time which required from to come from active to deactivate status. Okay, active stage to deactivate stage, or you can say from deactivate stage to active stage. That time is less in case of LED. The DC reduces the lifespan of LCD, whereas the LED has no effect on it. Okay? DC का इसमें अगर हम लोग LCD को यूज करते हैं with DC current, so the lifespan of this LCD will reduce, whereas LED has no effect अगर हम लोग DC यूज करेंगे, क्योंकि फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में ही हम लोगों को वोल्टेज अप्लाई करना है. In that case only this will generate light in case of LED. So if we use with the DC also, then it has no effect. Okay. And the contrast ratio of LED is less as compared to LCD. The contrast ratio LED का कम होता है if you compare with the LCD. So these are some basic differences between the LCD and LED. I have just mentioned this section, okay, just for your knowledge. That's it. This is not a part of the syllabus. Okay. Otherwise, this was all about the light sources. Okay, what we have discussed till now: incandescent bulb, fluorescent tube, CFL, LED. Okay, these four types of the light source we have